Okay, friends, I have watched every Friday the 13th movie in the series, so time for a little bit of analysis. Don't worry, it's not that deep. I voluntarily watched Jason Goes to Hell. I'm clearly not operating at an academic level. So now I can compare Friday the 13th to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I started out with Texas Chainsaw because that was the series I was most familiar with. I'd only really seen two or three of the Friday movies all the way through. Now, after this binge watch from hell, I can say with confidence if I shoved all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies down into a blender and made a Leatherface smoothie, which is somehow grosser than anything in either franchise, and then went and did the same to Friday the 13th, the Leatherface smoothie would be better quality overall than the Jason smoothie. But wait, I can already hear you coming for me in the comments, phrasing. First off, Texas Chainsaw as a series started out as an indie grindhouse movie, while Friday started out by looking at Halloween and going, "Can I copy your homework?" Well, sure, just make sure you change enough so the teacher doesn't notice. Let's be real, that sets a different tone for each series overall. Also, there are 8 Chainsaw movies while there are 12 Friday movies. As an aside, there should be 13. Someone needs to make Friday the 13th the 13th. It's right there. The marketing department doesn't even have to clock in that day. I have ideas, unfortunately for everyone, but I'm not sure anyone's really ready for my ooh woo Jason. But back to the Leatherface smoothie. Because there are more Friday movies, that means the good ones get more watered down with the bad ones. There's just a lot more ice in the Jason smoothie. Although Leatherface has never been to space or Manhattan, which is honestly, it shows a disappointing lack of ambition. Both series have the same team and production company for their reboot, and for that, I gotta give it to Texas Chainsaw. I watch both way more than I should. My algorithm has concerns, but the Texas Chainsaw remake just kicks ass visually. Now, when I'm thinking about these slasher characters, I kind of like to consider what their core is. I like boiling slasher villains down to their one emotional support issue. For example, Leatherface is fear. Not that he causes it, they all cause it. I mean, he is controlled by it. It is his motivator. He's like a terrified dog that's cornered so it bites. He is afraid. Jason, rage, sure, but more specifically, vengeance. Vengeance that has festered like his corpse and spreads out around him with no clear target. I also can't really do a timeline rant about Friday the 13th. In spite of all of its many, many flaws, the entire series is weirdly big on keeping some semblance of a timeline continuity between its films, mostly. It's pretty much a straight line, no weird shit happening here, which is somehow the least believable thing about this franchise. Imagine my disappointment when I couldn't make another conspiracy whiteboard. So, what's next? I'm gonna watch the entire Halloween franchise, which is the franchise I know the least about because I have never seen a Halloween movie all the way through. Which means you get to watch me confidently say things wrong and then get corrected by 6,000 people because you people are aggressive. Obviously, I keep abreast of the gist of it, so it's not like I'm walking in totally blind. I do understand that there's like 3 or 4 different timelines. Every person I ask gives me a different number, and somehow they are all correct. So go ahead and suggest your preferred watch order, and I'll figure something out. It'll be interesting to see what I can distill Michael Myers down to. I know. Everyone says Michael Myers is just evil. Okay, that's a description. That's not saying that. It's like saying Jason is damp. There's That's not good enough for me. I want the noun, not the adjective. Evil is a qualifier. Hopefully by the end of Halloween, I'll have enough information to make a Michael smoothie. God, these metaphors are getting worse.